Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into this stunning cape sleeve coat. It's the perfect blend of a classic coat and a dramatic cape. Before we grab our rulers, let's talk fabric. For this look, I recommend mid to heavyweight wool, cashmere blends, or even a structured tweed. This style is incredibly versatile. It works for a sophisticated evening look or a chic street style outfit. Because of its flared silhouette, it's also very flattering for all body types, especially if you want to add some effortless volume to your frame. To start, we'll need a basic block. If you haven't drafted yours yet, you can check out my videos where I explain it step by step. But for this specific design, we need some extra room for comfort. Here are the ease measurements I'm using. Armhole depth, add 3 to 3.5 cm. Back width, add 1.5 to 2 cm. Armhole width, add 4 cm for that extra movement. Front width, add 2 cm. Place your center back on a fold. To shape the side seam, move out 1.5 cm from back side seam and 1 cm from the front side seam to create a balanced silhouette. Now, let's open up the neckline. From the shoulder neck point, go out by 1 cm and from the center front, drop it down by 0.5 cm. Since this is a winter coat, we need a proper closure. I'm adding a 3.5 cm bottom overlap. I'm keeping the neckline round today, but feel free to get creative here. This base works perfectly with different color styles too. Next, we need to shift the shoulder dart. We're moving it toward the center front and a 0.2 cm above the front armhole notch. I'll distribute the volume. About 2 to 3 cm will go toward widening the armhole area for better drape, and the rest will be transferred to the center front line. Time to draft that beautiful raglan line. Use these guide points for a perfect curve. Mark 4 to 5 cm in from the side on the waist and hip lines. Measure 3 cm away from the armhole notch. On the neckline, mark a point 2.5 cm from the shoulder. Now connect these points using your curve ruler. This line creates that elegant flow we're looking for. Finally, for the star of the show, the cape sleeve. Drop the shoulder point by 1 cm, then measure your desired sleeve length starting from the neckline. To get that sewing effect, go up 4 cm from the hip line and draw a smooth, sweeping curve to complete the sleeve. Keep in mind that 4 to 5 cm section we marked earlier on the front will eventually be attached to the back of the garment for a seamless look. Alright. With the front cape sleeve drafted, let's separate it from our raglan cut. Now for the main front coat pattern, to eliminate that dart we transferred to the center front, we're going to cut along the under bust line. This allows us to rotate and close that dart, effectively transferring the fullness to the hem, creating a beautiful flare. If you want even more dramatic sewing, feel free to add another slash line and spread it out further. Now that we've added the flare, you'll notice the hemline looks a bit uneven. To fix this and create the perfect curve, we need to true the hem. Think of the top corner where your pattern pieces meet, the pivot point, as the center of a circle. Using your measuring tape or a long ruler as a compass, keep one end fixed at the top point. Measure down to the original hemline to find your radius. Now simply sewing the ruler across the bottom, making points as you go to create a smooth continuous arc. This ensures every point along the hem is at the exact same distance from the top, giving your coat that professional balanced drape. But what if you prefer a less flared look? No problem, you can easily transfer that center front dart back to the neckline or the raglan seam and simply sew it as a regular dart. It's all about personal preference. Now let's move to the back pattern. Similar to the front, we'll make some small adjustments to the neckline. From the shoulder neck point, extend out 1 cm, and from the center back, drop it by 0.5 cm. Remember that 4 to 5 cm section was separated on the front? We'll add that same amount to the back side seam, extending up to 4 cm above the hip line. This ensures our coat flows seamlessly from front to back. Next we draft the back raglan cut. For guidance, mark 2.5 cm from the neckline and 1 cm from the back armhole notch. Connect these points with a smooth curve to complete your raglan line. Time for the back portion of our cape sleeve. Drop down 1 cm from the shoulder point and then measure your desired sleeve length from the neck point. Now, here is a crucial detail. When you draw the bottom edge of the sleeve, make sure it starts perpendicular to the side seam for a clean finish. Then gently curve it to complete the sleeve's edge. This ensures a beautiful drape. Finally, just like the front, you can add more fullness to your back coat pattern using slash and spread lines if you desire a looser, more flowing silhouette. And here's a fantastic trick for a seamless cape sleeve. To draft the cape sleeve as one continuous piece, simply join the front and back sleeve patterns at their respective center points. This creates that gorgeous, uninterrupted drape of a true cape. And there you have it, your complete pattern for a stylish and elegant cape sleeve coat. I hope you enjoyed learning how to draft this unique design. This pattern offers so much potential for customization, so don't be afraid to experiment with different fabrics and finishes. If you loved this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you have any questions about the pattern, techniques, or even fabric suggestions, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you all and helping out. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming sewing and pattern making adventures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy sewing!